Hello friends, Samuel Graham doing TCGs yet again. Got some flesh and blood goodness. We're going to start with some Welcome to Rathe. What happened here is my pal Kyle was like, hey, I need to clean up some space. I got some sealed stuff. Who's interested? I couldn't quite take him up on all of it, but he had some in particular that I am working my way towards. I'll leave it as a surprise what it is. It's not like crazy first edition or alpha or whatever, but it is something I'm excited about, so I look forward to showing you that. But I'm going to try to save that for last. But we're going to start with some Welcome to Rathe Unlimited that I'm pretty excited about as well. So, on the flip side of that, you know, my bud Kyle, he had some extra stuff. We like that. You know, he needed to make some space. I'm always into some cards. So, we made that happen. But, I have told y'all many, many times that most of my flesh and blood shopping during sets, you know, a lot of my loose boxes, all that kind of stuff comes from LGS Border Than Games. I really enjoy Paul, and I really enjoy checking out the stuff he has to offer. There's an Ancestral Empowerment for Majestic #1. But you too can shop Border Than Games at borderthangames.com or using the link I've got down there. If you hit him up there, either using the link or the code GrahamTCG at checkout, that's going to get you 5% off your first order with him. Lets him know I sent you, gets you a discount, gets him business. It's win, win, win. Everybody is happy. So definitely make use of that. If you've got cards, he's got some board games and stuff too, but if you've got cards you're looking for, definitely consider going that route. Anyway, we'll see. Welcome to Rathe. I was like, you know, Welcome to Rathe is starting to disappear a little bit. I've probably talked about this. I've got an alpha box still sealed, so that's nice. But sometimes you just want to dig into some of that Welcome to Rathe goodness. So here we are, doing exactly that. Seeing all kinds of warrior stuff popping up today. This has the feel of a warrior box. Just had some odds and ends boxes that I picked up from. There is a super rare for us. Super rares only in the first two sets of Flesh and Blood before they were consolidated with the Majestics into one rarity. Ironsong Determination as a warrior, one of those that I like quite a bit. There's a Red Snatch. So nothing like Earth Shadow. I mean, Ancestral Empowerment's good. Ironsong Determination seems to be a card that more people are starting to like a little bit more again. Drone of Brutality. Oh, so yeah, this is an early one before Drone got originally taken out of the print run. And I love that foil Ironsong response too. Breakneck Battery, Disable, and Scar for Scar. But yeah, I really appreciated the opportunity to pick up some stuff. And I'm really excited, like I say, about what I hope to foil Steelblade Supremacy. There's a foil Majestic. That's fun. We like seeing that. It's not one of the spiciest possible ones like E-Strike or something like that, but it's always nice when that big foil hit. And then you still got stuff like Unmovable and Pummel, stuff like that in there too. Red Drone and a yellow snatch in foil. But yeah, when the foil is majestic instead of super rare, it's kind of nice. But we're off to a pretty decent start here with this first of 2 Welcome to Rathe boxes. There is another super, that is Pounding Gale. That's the thing I need to remember, is that there are some decent commons. Again, stuff like Razor Reflex and Pummel and Sink Below. There's some good stuff. Hey, there's a non-foil majestic Steelblade Supremacy. So again, not a terrible start. We're about halfway through. We've already got more or less a little over, actually, half of the hits that we're expecting here. I'm not going to go through all the commons for Welcome to Rathe. Not on video, I mean. There's Red Pummel, though. And Red Razor Reflex. That's a fun generic common pack. Showtime! That is not where that was supposed to go. But, I mean, most of y'all, if you've been around Flesh and Blood for a while, you don't want to see all the commons. You want to see the good stuff. Yeah, it was fun meeting up with him, making the exchange. Ooh, we got a super rare foil as well, for Forged for War. That's pretty fun. Getting a super rare and a majestic foil. We don't have a foil equipment yet. Unmovable. So there's still that off chance, I would say, of us finding another higher rarity foil if that foil equipment ends up being a legendary. That is a possibility that still is there. Snatch and Time Snap. Or we could not get one at all. That's the fun roll of the dice with these things sometimes. There's yellow Ironsong Response. Now we've got an extra foil. So I'm not necessarily Red Sink, happy with that. I'm not necessarily actually expecting another super rare or majestic here, but on rate, technically, I would still think there would be one. Snappy. Ah, there's our foil. It's Breaking Scales. So that probably means no legendary or anything else. Probably. But like I said, I would still, maybe one more super rare. Red Sigil, that's not bad. 2 more packs of the first box. We're just cruising right along. This is a, Welcome to Rathe, first set of Flesh and Blood. There's that other super rare. Bonehead Barrier. Not what we were wanting to see there, I don't think. Anything else interesting in this last pack? Steelblade Giant, Barraging Beatdown, and a foil Disable. Not really. But box 2 could be a different story now, couldn't it? Let's find out. It's just always fun when somebody has stuff to pick up. Hey, Red Sink right off the bat. That's a good sign. Savage Feet. And a foil Savage Feast. I didn't mean for the pack. I just meant for the box overall. First pack being Sink Below in red. That's a happy place to be. Here's a Cranial Crush, super rare, and a Blue Scar. I don't know, I've been making lots of bulk decks again. Getting the Welcome to Wraith stuff will definitely make me want to make some more warrior ones in particular. Gotta give people the good warrior stuff, right? Spread the good news of Dorinthia. Flick Flack. Potion of Strength in foil. That's fun. Have 'Tis the Season. Also a sports fan. Got fantasy red pummel. Fantasy football drafts this weekend, so I will not get to. There's Bonehead Barrier again. Not the duplicate I would have liked to see there. So I've got a fantasy draft at the same time as when I would be hoping to play in my armory this week, so I will not get to play that. Now, that said, one of my friends at the draft has gotten into Lorcana, and I've just picked up my first little bit of it, so we might be able to get a game or two of Lorcana in my first plays of that game. So I'm looking forward to giving that a whirl, even if I can't like sit down and play an actual tournament. So that'll be good. Sometimes these plastic packs just get that little snag when you're trying to open it, and you can't quite get it the right way. So we've got 2 super rares so far, is that right? Yeah. 2 super rares, no majestic, no foil of either. There's another red razor, red snatch. There's our first majestic, and a foil red pummel right behind it. That's not bad. So, man, this is the warrior stuff. 3rd total Steelblade Supremacy. 2 non-foil, 1 foil. That is something else. As you can imagine, being a regular Dorinthia player, I don't really need them. That's not a good sign either. Heartened Crossstrap as our foil equipment. Not my favorite news. But other than that, things are honestly getting pretty good stuff, especially for spreading the good news of Dory. Halfway through this second box, and pretty much right on halfway through the hits we would expect there. In this box, there's another another Forged for War. We didn't pull a non-foil one, but that is the second one, and the second overall copy of it in 2 boxes, a foil and a non. Good times. You'll have to forgive me. I am a little bit tired this evening. I should probably just go ahead and go to bed, shouldn't I? We know better than that. There are cards to open. Don't be silly. So, I'll give some spoilers. I won't say what the thing I'm super excited to open some of is yet. But, I've got a decent chunk of Everfest to go through, which is just always fun. I like Everfest. I know it kind of gets poo-pooed a little bit as a general rule, but I always thought it was pretty fun. Lots of shiny, sparkly stuff. Blue Drone. Ooh, another foil common equipment. it's just trying to rub it in. I always like Everfest. Then we got a little bit of Uprising, a little bit of Dynasty, and a little bit of You'll Find Out Later. Spoilers. A second copy of Cranial Crush from the same box. That's abnormal. I'll say that. I kind of gotten rid of my, because I just have so many decks already built. I had like my little deck builder toolkit extra supplies that I'd kind of gotten rid of. I might, with all this stuff, I might rebuild that, have the heroes and tokens and weapons and common equipment and stuff like that. Just ready to go. Oh! Well, I spoiled myself on that. Remember a second ago, first off, we got a super rare route, which I always love to see, but foil E-Strike. There we go. That changes things a fair bit, actually. It's not like a ridiculously expensive card, but it's probably, you know, the best Majestic to pull here, especially in foil. I'm going to take that as a pretty big win and run with it. I am happy to see that. Just a few packs left here in our couple boxes of, oh, Staunch Response in foil, that's fun. In our couple boxes of Welcome to Wraith, a quick revisit. Thank you for making that little revisit with me. This box has been weird. So 2 copies of Cranial Crush, 2 copies of Steelblade Supremacy in the same box. That's kind of bizarre. I'm not going to be mad about... I guess that's just two Majestics still. Well, plus the E-Strike foil. So 3 Majestics. I'm not going to be mad about that. It's just kind of strange. Kind of strange. Last pack of Welcome to Wraith. Last pack of the video. And then we'll move on and next time see what we can find in some of the other sets. Snapdragons, there's a Red Snatch, not bad. Red Sigil, and a Primeval Bellow. So no, like, legendary or super, like a Fabled or whatever, but this is a pretty weird range. So let's look at this. These all came in the same box. So that's 5 super rares and 2 Majestics, but the 2 Majestics are the same, and we got 2 Cranial Crushes. That's just wild. But then we got up to 3 total Steelblades. We got an Ancestral Empowerment, that's kind of fun. 2 total Bonehead Bears, Showtime's always neat, and Ironsong Determination. But I mean, the real big stuff is this foil E-Strike. We got a foil Steelblade Supremacy, Forged for War. The other fun thing about the old set is even in the Unlimited, like, again, not ridiculous value or anything, but Snatch is a card that sees a lot of play. Warrior Staples, Overpower, Steelblade Shunt, Warrior's Valor. There's all kinds of stuff that's good stuff that still popped up here. Weird, you know, things that aren't printed at all. I mean, it's all out of print now, but that were even cut out of later printings. Drone of Brutality. Nah, for not hitting the big stuff, this is 2 pretty solid boxes. Can't complain about that one bit. Thank you again, Kyle, for making it happen for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, y'all. Have a great rest of your night. Bye, y'all.